Hello guys, KaiZerZan here, and today we have another Kraken episode for you. Today we'll be taking a look at the Nelson, and I hope you enjoy this video, and let's jump into this match. Alright, we are on Greece. We got the northern spawn just above B and C, and I'm in a division with the North Carolina. So it seems that this is a 4 destroyer per team match, which should be very interesting. And another thing to note before we start into this match is we don't have an aircraft carrier. Alright, so let's quickly take a look at our commander that we're running on the Nelson here. Andrew Cunningham, inspired by Robert Jaujard and Azalain Scharnhorst, try to make the guns as hard-hitting and accurate as possible. Alright, so me and my division mate here, we get the most eastern spawn there on the minimap, and we decided we were gonna push out a little towards C and start shooting the first enemy ships that appear. Now we are hoping that we get a destroyer here that can come and spot for us, as it's advantageous when a friendly destroyer is going out to spot, not just for us, but for our whole team. And we see we have a T-61 next to us, and does not look like he is starting the match quite yet. And we are hoping he will get started so we can get some spotting, as we are spotted as a matter of fact as well. So that's quite disappointing when the destroyer that spawns on your flank is AFK for the first few minutes of the match, or perhaps even worse, the whole match. That's very, very bad for your team. Alright, so we know we were spotted, so there's very likely a destroyer heading in this direction in front of us, and we notice that the A cap is being capped right now by an enemy destroyer, so we know there's one over there. If we quickly look at the roster there, Fubuki, Icarus, Z35 and Benson for the enemy team, 3 cruisers, and then Poltava and North Carolina. Here we have a Graf Spee that's coming to spot for us, and we will try and support the Graf Spee as much as we can here. Now I hit full stop, as I do not want to push any closer down south. I know we'll run into destroyers, as we see the Benson and the Fubuki down there. Now my division mate and I, North Carolina and Nelson, we are the only 2 tier 6 battleships for our team, so we should be in a very advantageous position when firing on the enemy's battleships. As we see, the Charlie cap is also being capped, and we are spotted now, so we know there is a destroyer in there. And yeah, this is really frustrating that our T-61 teammate is AFK. I know many of you that's watching this video now will have had that experience of looking and seeing that your destroyers are not spotting, they're AFK, and that's very, very detrimental to the team. As you see a Fubuki there, he's dropping smoke. We take our aim at him, and luckily he turns into our shells for our first kill of the match there, finishing off one of the 4 destroyers of the enemy team. Now we do see an Icarus there for a short moment, and our Graf Spee gets completely destroyed by the enemy Z35, so we know there's a Z35 in front of us. So here me and my division mate, we're like, okay, time to hit full reverse. It's looking very bad on this side of the map, and there's not much we could do here. So me and my division mate in the Carolina, we decide we're going to switch to HE shells and then just await the first torpedoes that's going to come our way. Here I tell my division mate that I'm sick and tired of waiting for no one to spot for us, so I will put that upon myself and charge forward, probably get dev struck by torpedoes, and push forward, see if we can't spot some enemy ships. As we see an Icarus there, we do aim and see if we can't get all 3 guns on him. It looks like all 3 guns fired, and we hope we can hit him with a few shells there. That was very, very nice high explosive there at the Icarus, and my teammate finishes off the Icarus. We did very nice damage to him there. Set 2 fires, and we did a lot of damage. Luckily 2 destroyers on the enemy team are dead, but on our team we lost 2 destroyers and we're down 2 cruisers, which is even worse. And the enemy team has got 1 cap and they're capping the other 2. And finally our T-61 finally re-emerges and starts moving forward, which is very good finally. And here we see the Z-35's torpedoes inbound at me and my division mate, and looks like they're sailing straight between the space between me and my division mate. So that's good. So here I am in a bit of an agitated state, very frustrated that we had to wait this long for our T-61 to start the match, but very likely had connection problems or internet problems, and we all had that in the past, so we all know there's not much you can do about it, but just grateful that he's finally with us. Now me and my division mate and the T-61, we push for the Charlie cap as fast as we can here. As we see the enemy North Carolina, I'd shoot him with HE there, just shy of 10k damage. 2 fires, very nice. Alright, and he's still burning on those fires, so hopefully we can get a little bit more damage there as well. Now we do have a friendly Tennessee that's also heading this way, and we realize we are the only 4 ships left on the map for our team. Me and the Nelson, my teammate in the North Carolina, a T-61 and a Tennessee, and the rest of the enemy team. Now there's a Z-35 and he's dropping his smoke, and we all want to start hitting this guy. He did slow down a bit quicker than I expected, and my third gun will hit him as well. So we do know he's in his smoke screen there. I see torpedoes there out at my division mate in the Carolina, as we see the enemy Poltava firing on us in this direction. There's a Z-35 again. I've got just over 8 seconds now for my reload. Hopefully we can finish capping as well. That'd be very nice. And here I start turning nose into the Carolina and try and blind fire that Z-35 as we hit him there with 1 penetration. Now we do know he's very low health, and I still have my third gun ready to fire on the Z-35 as soon as he is spotted. Now T-61 there is taking damage from the Z-35 shooting him from the smoke screen, as the Z-35 has got a very long range sonar which you can use to identify and spot the destroyer. I believe it's a 5 kilometer sonar for ship detection on the Z-35, which is, I think, the best at the tier. It's absolutely incredible. Now here I am visually spotted, probably by the Poltava and the North Carolina, and we see the Z-35 is firing from his smoke screen, and we did manage to cap C, and there's a Z-35 spotted, broadside, all 3 guns, and he is absolutely wiped from the map for our second kill of the match, which is very nice. Our Tennessee did get a very nice salvo into that Poltava, and things are heating up now as my division mate takes a torpedo salvo from the Z-35 that he launched right before he died. So now we need to prioritize targets here. We know the Poltava is 7 kilometers away, and he's Russian, so he has limited damage con, so we know if we can set a few fires, hopefully that could get him off the map. And yes, me and my Tennessee, we combine and we take him off the map. Now the North Carolina here is pushing, and he does kill my division mate in the North Carolina, and now we are down another ship, and Pensacola finishes off the Tennessee. Now it's just me and the T-61 against his North Carolina. It's not looking good. We're down 2 caps. I shoot the Carolina there with HE, 2 fires, just over 9,000 damage, and my T-61 division mate does do exceptionally well there with his torpedo salvo. And we see the shores there. I switch to AP, and now it's me against this shores. Shores has got torpedoes, but very short range torpedoes. I believe it's 4 kilometer torpedoes, and at this current distance we are safe. We just should avoid getting any closer to the shores. Here I do speed up a little, take the risk of maybe eating torpedoes just to completely, absolutely decimate that shores. 3 citadels, dev strike, and the shores is completely gone. I don't even think the shores had time to set off torpedoes, and we do see the Trento did launch torpedoes at us, and luckily we did not eat a single torpedo. Now it's me and the T-61 against the Pensacola and the Trento, and this is going to be interesting. The Pensacola does not have torpedoes, which is very, very nice, so we don't have to worry about that. As we see more torpedoes coming from that direction, that could possibly be the torpedoes from the shores. Now we see that Pensacola, he does not want to push out around that corner, which is advisable for him, as I've got 16-inch guns. I can overmatch every part of that ship. and we do see the Trento also creeping forward here. So here I speed ahead, and I'm anticipating which way the Trento is heading. Maybe he can get off a few torpedoes, and hopefully we can dodge. And I see my T-61 dead launch torpedoes in the direction of the Trento. And here I come around the corner, and we see the Trento there is turning out, presumably to get off his torpedoes on the other side of his ship. I see my shells will clear, and we aim for waterline there. Just shy of 33,000 damage, 3 citadels, dev strike for our 4th kill of the match, and the Trento is completely gone. Now, this is looking good for a situation we were in earlier, which I didn't believe we could actually have a chance of winning this match. We somehow turned it around. Our damage total is all the way up to 132,000 now, 6 citadels, and this Pensacola is going to be in trouble. But here I am actually expecting to get overpens, and somehow I managed to get double citadel for our 5th kill of the match, also Confederate, and somehow we turned around this match for the victory. An incredible match in the Nelson. 161,000 damage, 8 citadels, 5 kills, Confederate, First Blood, Kraken, 3 dev strikes, and the high caliber medal. An incredible showcase of what the British 16-inch guns on Nelson can do. 5 kills there, 3,663 base XP, an incredible match in the Nelson, and we made a lot of credits in that match. So glad that we managed to turn that match around. It didn't look very good for us there halfway through, and somehow we managed to pull off a victory there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this match in the Nelson. Although it started off rough, we managed to clinch victory and turn around the match for a very incredible showcase of what the Nelson is all about. I hope you enjoyed this match as I did, and if you did like this video, please hit that like, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave any comments or suggestions of future Kraken ships in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Auf Wiedersehen.